Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here back in FS25, and today's the day where we're going to try and build a farm with nothing but $500,000. So we have no money except for $500,000. We're here at the local dealer, but I guess the first thing we need to really do if we're going to build a farm with $500,000 is find land and decide what route we're going to go. So, we have 200,000 for that. 225, 117, 206. So there's options. There's options there. We're going to try and find also a location that is kind of close to the product we're going to sell. And as you guys can tell, I'm focusing on grass fields. And that's because we plan to sell silage off the start, to make majority of our money. Because, well, that's where most of our money will be made. So the animal dealer is typically a place that'll buy silage for a good dollar. So we kind of want to stay relatively close to that unless we want to do a lot of trucking. So your main grass fields are going to be in here, here, and over here. So I think realistically, I don't want to spend like half our money on a field really, because that would suck. We still got to buy equipment. So 206 there. Maybe we go with this one at 117, start there and build up from there. I think we could go, depends. What are the prices like on equipment? We can definitely look at the used market. The used market, unfortunately, doesn't have anything, so, we're going to be looking for, tractor big enough to pull what we're doing. So typically, when you're doing silage, your biggest power draw will be out of, something like your mowers. So we got 160, 220, and 120 right there. 120 is not bad, plus 60, so like a 200 horse tractor for that, or a 110 on that. I think that would be, 110 horsepower, 6 meters. Seems kind of like the most ultimate unit, I'd say, to go off of. So, you got 110 on that. You need a rake. Don't need something too big yet. So you go, your 80 horsepower right there from the rake. And then your baler. So if we're looking for a baler, we're going to look for something that has a wrapper already on it. Unfortunately, in FS25, your options are very limited as there's only one. And this bale only produces 125, so they're pretty small bales, which kind of sucks. But that is the game we'll have to play, I guess, which is also only 110 horsepower, so you know what, maybe we'll start with the equipment and then look for a piece of land, see how much we're gonna ding ourselves off of that. So, that's 143 on 50 kilometers an hour. The only other realistic good option would be like a Fent, which is drastically more money. So I think the Duts would be probably our best bet. And if we just leave it stock as it is, I think I think that's the way to go in this direction. So next is the mower. We already kind of figured we'll take the Vermeer. It's not too bad of a price, as well as windrowers, don't need something too big yet. And then our baler. Our baler will be, yeah, pretty pricey. We'll go with black wrap. We'll buy it loaded, so we don't have to buy any of that miscellaneous stuff off the start, such as like wrap and twine and all that. And that should pretty much consist of what we're gonna need to start our $500,000 farm. Oh, that's actually not everything we're gonna need. So we're also going to need a bale loader, something to pick the bales up with, transport. So we do have several options with the auto loads. I don't know how many bales these all actually hold. These both hold the sizes we need. And they're significantly cheaper than, that auto loader. So I think that's the most realistic way of going about it. Here we got chromes. There's no chromes. Sad. But yeah, that leaves us with $190,000 to pick out a field. And that one was 117, 206, and 191. So I think that is our best bet, is to start down here. Leaving us with $72,000 to, help keep ahead of things and move forward. So obviously, the first thing that's going to be ready on that farm will be our it's probably time to cut grass, I would think. And for the sake of things, I think it would make the most sense if we started by time lapse, like this series is time lapse, Get as much done as we possibly can. So for that reason, we'll time lapse it. I'm at our field, and well, it's actually not even ready yet to be cut and mowed down. So I guess I'll have to pass some time. we have finished off first cut here, and we got a staggering 25 bales off of it at 3,500 liters a bale, which I guess in roundabout way you could say, what was it, 87,500 liters of silage that we're going to be selling. I think peak time is either December or January for selling our silage off, so we still got quite a few months before it's sale time, and that's okay because the bales are going to need time to ferment, and unfortunately a lot of our land is trees, so we don't have a large area for storage. That's fine. We'll get her figured. I don't know what really is going to happen, if we're going to get another cut in before it's time for playing the waiting game of selling, or what the deal is with that, but I'll get this unloaded and I'll see you guys back when it's I guess a relevant time. We're in the Duts, headed to town where the animal dealer is to sell off the 25 silage bales now that we have. So it's January, we're gonna get about, I think it's 214 per 1,000 liters or something is how that works out. I don't know. Estimated values at about $19,000, so I'm hoping we can get that and make some money. Here's the animal dealer. I don't know exactly where the sell point is. Maybe it's just right here. I don't know. Here, let me scroll. Looks to be the right spot. Unless it's back over in here. I don't know. We'll just drive, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got about, there we go, 19,465 for that load, so that's pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. So we're back almost to $100,000. That screen's right in my way when I need to look, turn, which is nice, but we'll head back, and I guess really we only have next year to go, and next year we're hoping for, you know, 2 to 3 cuts. We'll see how it plays out. We're cutting it as soon as we can. It's our only thing to do right now, so stay on top of that. Yeah, we got $92,000. I don't think we'll be buying a field right away, but maybe next year. So you kind of already got the gist of it, so I'll do a shorter time lapse of, well, possibly 3 cuts for sure too, and probably some minor changes.
Sunset fading, leaves are changing. Ooh, yeah. Summer's gone, but we're still dancing. Ooh yeah, ooh, yeah. Sweater weather, chill together. Pumpkin spice on every corner. Ooh yeah. Bonfire nights, starry lights. Hey, hey. Crunching leaves, moon so bright. Come on. Cozy blankets, hoodie season. Cider sipping, it's our reason. Fall vibes. Fall vibes, feel it in the air. Fall vibes, everywhere we share. Fall vibes, dancing through the cool night, no care. Fall vibes,
finished up first cut of this year, I guess, just now, and we got about 27 bales off of it at 3,500 liters. So, we got 94,500 liters off the field here this go around, but some things have changed. Our finances didn't really change, but our equipment did. And we traded in our Duets for a Fent. And as you can see, it's equipped with a sprayer. It's a self-propelled sprayer now. And the reason we did that is, A, it didn't really cost us anything. It's all brand new. And it's got 4 more horsepower. Yeah, 4 more horsepower than the Fent did. I mean, the Duts did. And we can spare our field with liquid fertilizer now. So it's all filled up with liquid fertilizer, ready to go once we clear the field. But we just got to remove the back end, and depending if we're worried about weight, remove the front, and we can go ahead and do what we need to do with it. So we'll pick bales, hook this all back up, spray the field, and get on with second cut. Just like that, we've finished our first contract. So I figured we have the equipment and we don't do a whole lot on our own anyway, so let's make a couple bucks. We made $12,000 off of just mowing that field there, so I think there's a future in that for us for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead, head home. I'm gonna pick up the rest of our liquid fertilizer first, get home, hook up the rake, start raking our silage there, and then we'll I guess, finish off baling second cut. It's only July, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. It's currently December, as you guys can tell, and well, we wrapped up our year with a staggering, second cut. We got a 30 bales or 105,000 liters off of this field, so we did pretty good. We did some custom jobs, made up some money that way too, and yeah, we sold our bales for $45,164 total. That was 2 loads, 2 full loads. So, just over 22,000 a load. So that's pretty good. Can't complain. And you would think we would be up a lot more money if that was the case, but we did make, kind of a poor financial choice. 1 tractor, 2 tractor. We bought ourselves another duplicate with that one pretty much, except this one's blue with a front end loader on it and forks, pallet forks. And the reason we did that was so we could do custom work as well as our own work, have tractors going constantly in that sense. So we're back up to where we were pretty much when I left you guys, but with an extra tractor. So we don't really get to grow this year, I guess, in that sense, but I know next year for sure, because we don't really need to upgrade any equipment yet or add equipment yet. So I think next year will for sure be at least buying another field and another one after the year after that, hopefully, because we'll continue to do custom work as well as our own work, which should give us the opportunity to, hopefully expand, because, we got the ability to do fertilizer contracts, we got the ability to do mowing, baling, and all that. So mowing and fertilizer are our main ones when we're doing this. Got a good client over there and some more over there for mowing and stuff. Fertilizer's kind of all over, which will leave lots of room for growth with the extra income doing that. Hopefully get 3 cuts off next year of this field. It's looking promising. So yeah, I'd say that's about it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed and stick around because there will be an episode 2. We'll probably wrap up another year or another 2 years like this one. A little different, a little shorter too, because we won't include all the mowing and baling and all that stuff because it gets repetitive. So we'll definitely try and grow our farm into being able to move into other avenues as well.